Hi guys, today's video will be focused on foundation and how to make your foundation look like your skin but a better version of your skin. If you're someone who likes to apply foundation on every day or needs some coverage on daily basis, then you want your foundation to look like a natural as possible, right? You don't want it to look like cakey makeup, you want it to look like your skin. For that, there are many techniques that I have learned over 100 YouTube videos and many trial and error of my own. I will be sharing all those tricks with you today. Few things before I start my makeup. One, I always wear a hairband because I want to clearly see my hairline, so it's easier for me to apply foundation and not take it higher than it actually should be. And second, my makeup completely depends on where I'll be spending my most of the time, indoors or outdoors. If it's going to be indoors, I'll just sit in my bathroom and do my makeup quickly. If I'm spending rest of my day outdoors, then I'll prefer to sit in front of my window, cause how my makeup looks indoor can completely look different in sunlight. Cleansing is something you have to do every day. Other than that, I exfoliate twice a week and I make my own scrub. I live by it. It's very simple to prepare, and I just take teaspoon of ground coffee and mix few drops of light face oil. You can also use coconut oil. This is good for people with normal to dry skin. If you have oily skin, opt for rose water. Then I lightly scrub my face for like 2 minutes and I wash it off just with water. You can use any scrub that suits you, but I want you guys to try this scrub at least once to see the difference. If you didn't know, coffee has antioxidants and anti-inflammatory properties. It also helps in prevent aging. So yes, of course, my skin is not perfect right now, but this just helps me maintain my skin and give it this healthy glow. Soon after I washed my face, I used moisturizer. The one that I'm using right now is ORIFLAME Hydrating Face Cream. Next, you'll need a primer. The one that I'm using today is Blur Perfect from Lakme. That's how much I'll use for my entire face. I personally like primer that are mattifying and pore filling because that will give you a smooth surface to work on. It forms sticky base, so when you apply a foundation on top of your primer, it sticks on to the foundation, which means it will make your foundation last longer. If foundation moves, then people can tell that you have something on your face. It looks like makeup, but if foundation stays put in one place, people can barely tell the difference between your skin and the foundation, and that's the reason you will need primer. I'm mostly focusing it on areas where I have my open pores and fine lines, just next to my nose and around my mouth. Nice thing about this primer is that it has this very peachy pink tone to it, so it's going to take care of my color correction as well. On regular basis, I use concealer first and then a foundation. It gives you more natural finish. My personal favorite concealer is this one from LA Girl, and this is in the shade Pure Beige. This is my skin tone color basically, so I'm just going to use this to conceal my dark circle and try to pick that is exact your skin tone. Don't use anything lighter or it can give you more ashy or gray finish. Now let's move on to foundation. If it's for regular basis, you want something that is light to medium coverage. One that I'm using is Fit Me and I'm in the shade 230. My preferred way to apply a foundation is with a sponge. This one is from Pac. I'll dot it all over my face and neck. You want your neck to feel attached to your face. You don't want it to look like a different color from your face. Start blending from the center of your face and then go outwards. It's okay if some of the freckles and spots are showing through, because after all, you want your foundation to look like your skin. You don't want to cake that up. And then with same sponge, I'll take some loose powder and I gently press that first in my problematic area, like under my eyes, around my nostrils, my smile lines, basically where I feel like the concealer might crease. And then whatever residue is left on the sponge, I'll use it throughout my face and neck. Final step, and probably the most important step, is to use a setting spray. I'm just using NYX mattifying setting spray. Any setting spray will do two things for you. It will set and seal your face, which means it will keep your makeup intact and make it long lasting. Secondly, we have already used some powder on our face, so this is going to melt all that powder and make it look more skin like. I'm going to finish up my brows and slightly smudged liner, and I'll be right back. Here's a completed look. If you're still watching this, make sure you hit like and subscribe button. Let me know in comment section below with this emoji so I know you watched the entire video. And if you're new here, despite YouTube's algorithm, make sure to hit that notification bell so that we can hang out again.